So in this, we'll be discussing about different operations what we can perform on the singly linked list. So once we have a singly linked list, what are the different operations that we can do with the singly linked list? So include these are the different operations. So first we need to create a single linked list. Then we need to display the single linked list along with the number of nodes. Then perform insertion and deletion at end of the linked list. Perform insertion and deletion at front of the linked list. Then finally exit. So we are supposed to write a menu driven program now. We are supposed to write a menu driven program. Right? Include the required header files. Then to define each and every node, we should have the structure implementation for that. We should have structure implementation for defining the node. Structure implementation for defining the node. Say for example, this is what is structure definition for our node. What every node is going to contain. So that is defined by this particular structure. Right? So when we have a structure, just for understanding purpose, I am drawing it now for the first time. How many fields it is having? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So these are the fields of the structure, right? So this represents one node now. So what are the different information? Every node is having USN, then it is name field, then we have third one is program or branch, then USN name program, then we have phone number, then we have semester. So if you remember the previous discussions, there our node was containing only this much. What? One was information part or data part, another one was next pointer or link part. Only this much was there, which we studied earlier. So now this entire thing is going to represent the information part, because there are 5 different types of information what we are trying to process. All these together, they will represent the information. They will represent the information or data. Whereas this is what is next pointer, next, or you can also call it as a link, right? Pointer to the next node, which will point to the next node. So this is what is structure of every node now. Now, from now onwards, whenever I refer to the node, it is understood that it is not containing only this much. It is containing all these information. What is that? USN. It is containing all the information. That is USN. It is representing name. Then it is representing program. Then it is representing phone number. Then it is representing the semester. So whenever I talk about structure, all 5 informations are available, because we are trying to process 5 different types of information with structure. Now for this structure, we are giving type definition, that is struct list. For this struct list, we are giving type definition. We are giving one name. Simply, we are making use of some name called next. Struct star list. So it is not type definition. It is a self-referential structure. If you remember what we have studied, self-referential structure. So it is containing one field which points to itself. That means it can point. There is, along with this, there is one pointer, that is star pointer. One second, I'll just divide this into 2 parts. Right? So this is our usual next pointer or link pointer, which will point to the next node. This is link pointer, which will point to the next node. Whereas this field, what it represents, it is a pointer of type struct list. It is a pointer of type struct list. So it is a pointer, that is star next. So this will point to the next node, whereas this is a pointer which will point to the next node. So if you compare, if you talk specifically about this structure definition, there are only 6 fields in this. There are only 6 fields in this. What are those 6 fields? Specifically to talking about this structure, it consists of only one field, that is the next field. Here it is already written, next field. Right, here it is the next field or pointer. So this is going to point to the next node. Next node of what type? Of the same structure type. That means to whichever node it is going to point. Again, that will contain these many information. What is that? USN, name, program, phone number, semester, and again pointer to the next node. So that is what you should understand by this line. And for the structure definition, we are going to take a type definition. This entire has been given with the name called node. So now onwards, we will be referring to the short form called node. We will be using only the short form node. So whenever I talk about node, whenever I refer to node, I am referring to this entire thing. These many fields we are referring whenever we talk about node. So that was the structure definition which we'll be using. And remaining all are function definitions, which we'll be discussing one by one now. Which we'll be discussing one by one. Just for easier explanation, I have taken one function in one page. And I have increased the size of the font so that you can see properly from the mobile phone. Right, beginning of the main function. Always program execution will start from the main function. These are the local variables I, n, and choice. So node first equal to null. So when I say about node, I am referring to the structure definition. When I say about node, I am referring to that structure definition. I'll go back once again and I'll show you. So when I refer to the node, I am referring to what? I am referring to this type definition. So node is a type definition. Like how you refer, like how you write int a. Same way what we are trying to do is node star first. So first we are creating one node, we are creating one blank node and we are assigning null to that. That means there are no nodes in the linked list presently. Presently linked list is empty. So what I'll do, we are just creating the first node. We are just creating the first node. So what are the fields present in that first node? That is understood. These many fields are there. USN, name, semester, phone number, and there was one more field. USN, name, semester, phone number, and branch. Branch or program, both are same. Program, and next one is what? Pointer to the next node. Pointer to the next node. So whenever I talk about any node, implicitly we are talking about these many 6 fields. Whenever I declare first node, what we are trying to do? We are trying to assign null. That means everywhere it is null. There is no data. That means one empty node we are creating now. One empty node we are creating, and first is the pointer which will always point for the first node of the linked list. Like how in theoretical part we had taken one pointer called start. Start was pointing to starting node of the linked list, but here first is pointing to first node of the linked list. First is pointing to first node of the linked list. Now this is simply a statement. This line is over, this is over, this is over, this is over. Next, this one is simply a message. Singly linked list implementation. Singly linked list implementation. While this is true, you have to perform all these operations. What is that? Some print message is being given for the user. If you want to create a list, give choice 1. If you want to insert front, give choice 2. If you want to insert at the end, give choice 3. 4 for delete at front, 5 for delete at end, 6 for display, and 7 for exit. So these are the choices. And we will assume that the user is going to give each and every choice. For demonstrating purpose, I will take each and every choice. So enter your choice. The first thing is what we have to do is we have to create the linked list. Because unless we have the linked list, we cannot perform different operations. So let us say the user has given choice 1. Choice 1 means what? Creating a linked list. So when you have given choice 1, enter the number of students. That means you should give how many students are there. Whether you want to create a linked list having details of 1 student, or you want to create a linked list having details of 2 students, or you want to create a linked list having details of n students. So let us say n equal to 2 we give. That means I want to create a linked list of 2 students because we are trying to perform insert front. Insert front. So remember, I will just recall what is insert front. If already there are 2 nodes like this, 1 and 2, if you want to insert one more node called 3, insert front means this will get inserted here and this will be null as it is. So after you perform insert front, this list will look something like this: 3, right? 1 and 2. This is what is insert front. This is what is insert front, right? So now we have to go on inserting. That means the list will, for insert front, the list will go in left direction. For insert end, the list will go in right direction. So that's it. One more logic you can use for remembering. Now for every iteration, how many times it will repeat? It will repeat from 1 to n. That means value of n is 2. 2 times we are going to call, because there are details of, we want to create the details of 2 students, so it will repeat for 2 times. For every time we are going to call insert front of first and execute the RHS part, and the new first will be updated. That means now I should call insert front function by calling first as a parameter. So where first is pointing now? First is pointing to null, because there are no nodes. First is pointing to null. Let us go to the definition of insert front now. Let us go to the definition of insert front. So I'll take the control back to the definition of insert front. Every function I'll be explaining once. Because if you understand this, remaining 2 things are very easy for you: doubly linked list and circular linked list. So I'll be taking some sufficient time to explain this in detail. So insert front, so that parameter is received here. Insert front, that parameter is received in the first. So what actually first is containing? First is containing null, because there are no nodes in the beginning. So whenever you want to insert at the front, what is the procedure? The procedure what we have to follow here is, first thing is take a temporary node. First thing is take a temporary node, and second thing is allocate memory for that. That is abstract type, call malloc macro, which already we have seen, and allocate the memory for that. So I will try to allocate the memory here. So most of imagination is involved in this. It, as space may not be sufficient here for showing everything, I'll use the short forms for this, for representing the nodes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is 6th one. This field is 6th field. Right. So this is, we have allocated which node is this? This is our temporary node now. This is our temporary node. What are these fields? These fields, let us fix the order for that. First one is representing USN. Second one is name. I am writing short forms. Third one is program. Fifth one is semester. Sixth one is phone number. PH indicates phone number. PR indicates program. So these many fields are there, and this is pointing to null. Or that is nothing but the next pointer. That is nothing but the next pointer. So what we have done, we have created a temporary node, and once you have created a temporary node, you ask your user, after the memory has been allocated successfully. If by chance, if you are not able to allocate memory, we will get the error message. So if the memory gets allocated, then we will print, and obviously temp will not be equal to null. Then memory gets allocated successfully. Then ask user to enter USN, name, program, phone number. All the details they should enter into the keyboard. So all the details they should enter into the keyboard. Say for example, you are giving these details: 2TG 18CS001. 18CS001. So I'll take name as Sri. Here, because in the same order you should enter. First one is USN. As we don't have space here, I am just trying to write here USN, then name, then program, you call it as CSE. You should give this input during the execution, CSE. Then semester you should give as third semester. Then phone number as 9999. Any phone number, the comfortable phone number of the candidate. So nothing but this is being copied to these respective fields. I hope you are understanding the concept. These will get stored here. As we don't have space there, I have written them separately. Right? So now node is ready. Now node is ready. We have written the data. What is that? 2TG is ready. Name is written as Shri. Then branch as CSE. Then semester as 3. Then some mobile number is entered. Mobile number is entered. Now our node is ready. Now our node is ready. I'll erase this to avoid the confusion. Just for explanation purpose, I had written it separately. Right? So now where we are trying to insert? We are trying to insert it at the front. So the next step is, after copying all the data in the temporal node, make the temp pointer next to point to null, because you should initialize it to the null value. Already it is null. Make temp pointer next is equal to null. Now this entire thing, what we have done here is, we have prepared one node now. One node is ready now. That must be inserted. Where? To the front side. Now, as this is the very first node, it will not make any difference, because that itself is the very first node. So that's what we are checking here in the next line. What is that? If not of first, that means if this itself is the first node, then simply return temp as the first node. So simply I will be returning, because this itself will become the first node. I am returning that. Now what we have done, we have created one node. So once you execute this return statement, once you execute this return statement, control will get transferred to the caller, to the main function. Right? Control will come back to the main function from where we have called. If you remember, we had called that function from here. So this RHS is being assigned to first now. That means what happens after executing it for the first time? First is the pointer which is pointing to one node now. First is the pointer which is pointing to one node. So what was that? USN, some USN, and the name was, what name I took? Shri, name was Shri, semester, and some phone number, right? And after name, I think branch, whatever, it must be there in that order, right? Let's see where it is there. Name, then semester, then phone number, program, then phone number, program is CSE, and it is pointing to null. What we have done, earlier first was null before we call the function. After calling the function, now what has happened, first is pointing to one node, because we have stored the details of one student. Right? Now the for loop execution will be repeated again. Increment the value of I, because how many details you are storing? You are storing the details of 2 students. So increment the value of I, check the condition. Condition is to enter into the for loop. Again call the insert function by passing this node now. Earlier there was no node, now there is one node. We are passing address of this node to the insert front function. We are passing address of this node to the insert front function. So that node will be taken and we are going to call the insert front function now. Yes, insert front function. So this node is already given to us. That node is already given to us. Now for better understanding, I erase this. Right? So this is a one node which is already given to us. First is pointing here. First is pointing here. Now take one more node. As you are inserting at the front side, for better understanding purpose, I'll write it here itself. The second node. Because you want to store the details of second student now. This is USN, this is name field, this is program field, semester field, phone number field, and next pointer field. So one more node is created. Obviously temp is not null, memory gets allocated. Then ask user to enter the USN, name, program, some phone number, all these details. So let us say again the USN is 2TG something 002 now. Earlier 001 I had given. 001 I had given. It is Shri. Now I will take Shri 2. Yes, to some name 2. Program as CSE, same program. Right? Then semester as 3 itself. Phone number 8888, all 8. Any phone number, valid phone number. We can write some phone number. Then what we are doing next, temp pointer next equal to null. So this is our temporary node. Temp pointer next make it to null. What we have done now, we have created one more node. This we should attach to this one. Why we should attach? Because insert front we are trying to do. We are trying to do insert front. When you try to insert front, the linked list will go in this direction. When you try to insert at the end, the linked list will grow in right direction. Now, is it true? Is the first is equal to null? No. This is possible only when there are no nodes. Now, but already there is one node here which is present. To this node, we are attaching this node. Now, that means that there is some node. How can we attach this node? How can I attach perform linking between these two? Can anyone guess the solution? Can you guess? I should attach this node to this node. That means this will become first node and then this will become second node. Any answers? Simple logic. Attach at the front. Already I have erased and I am showing it. Temp pointer. This should point to this node, and this first should point to this. That are the two changes, because once you attach this will not be the first node. That's what we are doing. What is the first statement? Temp pointer next is equal to first. So I'll take different ink for that. Make temp pointer next to point to first node. See here. Make temp pointer next to point to first node. Next, make first to point to temp. That is first equal to temp. Make first to point to temp. So what happens now? This will point to temp. Then later what I am doing? Just simply return the first. Then simply return this first itself. So when you return this first, simply will be ignoring this name. This will be not be used, and first has been already advanced. First will no more point to this. Next statement is return temp. Not return temp, return first. So when I return first, where actually the control will go, control will again go back to the caller. So when I return first, nothing but what we are doing here is we are returning this node as well as this node. Because if you return the address of the first node, it is understood that all the nodes are being returned. It is understood. So when I return from insert front function, the control will again go back to the main function from where you had called the function. Control will go back to the main function. From here we had got return first. Now the first is pointing to that node. So earlier the first was pointing here. Now what happens? So for better understanding, I will rewrite that once again. That scenario I will write here once again. Now where first is pointing to this node, and this must be erased. The same concept. This must be erased, and this is pointing to this. Now there are two nodes. This is 002 USN and this is 001 USN. Same whatever from above we have returned it. Now I will be incremented. The new value of I is 3 now. So 3 is less than 2 condition false and we will come out of the for loop. So what we have done, just we have performed case 1 now. In the case 1 what we have done was insert a node, create a singly linked list by inserting nodes at the front of the linked list. Now as space may not be sufficient for us for writing, now these two I will follow one convention, so please pay attention. I'll be writing like this. So this is understood. All these are data, 5 data, whatever is required, and this is just a pointer. So this is my first node. So for understanding purpose, I will be taking only the reference USN number 1. This was USN number, 1 second. I am just taking only the reference of USN number 02. Right? Remaining parts I will be not writing because that will unnecessarily consume the time and space. Right? What is this USN? 2 TG everything 01. So only USN I will be referring from now onwards. And this is what is null. Right? So we'll be using this convention for better explanation and taking less time for the explanation. So assume these choices will be again displayed to the user. Now insert front is same, which already it is discussed. So here this is insert front, this is insert front. This I no need to go once again. The same choice, it has been repeated. So let us go for the, see, even if I call this insert front function once again, because if you see the problem definition, insert front, we have to create the linked list by using insert front, then add the nodes by using the insert front. So both we have done now. So together it has been already performed. So let us go for the choice 3 now, case 3. So what case 3 says, insert a node at the end, call the insert end function by passing first as a parameter. What is first? First means this. Whenever you pass first, we are passing these two nodes. What are these two nodes? This is node 1 and this is node 2. These two nodes we are passing. What is the first node now? First node is with the USN 02. Second node is with the USN 01. The remaining all fields are also there, but I will be not referring to them again and again. So let us go to insert end function now. So when you insert end, what should happen to this list? When I insert one more node, it should get inserted this side or this side. So I want to insert one more node to 2TG18CS003. This I want to insert by using insert end to this linked list, where it will get inserted to the left side of node 1 or to the right side of node 2. Can anyone tell me the answer?
Right side of node 2.
So it will get inserted at the right side of the node 2. Why? Because we are following insert end. So this new node should get inserted here. New node should get inserted here. But let us see how through code it will get inserted. Now control will get transferred from this point to definition of insert end function. So I'll go to definition of insert end function. Yes, this is what is insert end function. Definition of insert end function. For simplicity, insert end, this one, right? Insert end function. I will write those two nodes first as it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Next node 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So first is pointing here, as usual we know that. First pointer is pointing here. What is this? What I should write here? 002. USN 001. Please remember this is node 1 now. Node 2. The same I am writing it. Now where we should insert? We should insert the next node will get inserted here. If you want, you can show it wherever you want, but as I'm going to connect it to this one only, I'm drawing it the new node here itself. I'm drawing new node just here itself. Now let us take two pointers now, one PTR, another one is temp. So this is what is our temporary node now. What is our temporary node? Similar to that, we will be taking one more node. We will be taking one more node called PTR. So they can also, it will be used for traversing purpose. Now for the temporary node, allocate the memory. So for the temporary node, allocate the memory, second step. Next, ask the user to enter the details of the student. Ask them to enter USN, name, program, semester and phone number. So let us say the USN is entered something like this 003. 2TG 19CS or 18CS 003, whatever. Then the name you give some name. Name you give some name. Then program you give CSE or ECE, whatever. Right? Then semester you give 5, 6, 7. Then phone number, enter some phone number. Right? Now the new node is ready. But after that you should assign this to null. That is, this is over. Temp pointer next is equal to null. Temp pointer next, make it null. Because a pointer should not be left without assigning null value. Now take one more pointer to traverse towards the end, because as we are attaching this node to the end of this linked list, you should be able to reach from beginning to the end. So assume if there are 95 nodes in the linked list, you should go to the 95th node. You should go to the end first, because you know only the address of the starting node. From starting node, you should go and reach the last node. You should go and reach the last node. That's why we are taking PTR and assign it to first. So one more pointer PTR is being taken now. So we are taking one more pointer PTR. One more pointer PTR. I think red ink may not be comfortable for, yes, I'll take white. Right, take PTR and make it to point here, this step. Then while PTR pointer next is not equal to null, while this is to advance it. The meaning is, while till you encounter the null value, take the pointer to the next node. This is used just to reach the last node of the linked list, just to reach the last node of the linked list. While PTR pointer next is not equal to null, yes, it is true. What is PTR pointer next? PTR pointer next is this one. The student with USN 001, it is not null. If the condition is true, what we will do? We will advance the pointer to the next node. Take PTR and make it to point to the next node. Take this PTR and make it to point to the next node. That is PTR equal to PTR pointer next. I will erase this pointer now. Right? Repeat the while loop. Check the condition once again. While PTR pointer next is not equal to null, is it true? PTR is this one. PTR pointer next, yes, it is null. That means we will not traverse now. We will stop traversing. Why? Because we have reached end of the linked list. We have reached end of the linked list. So when you have reached end of the linked list, what I should do? I should take this pointer and attach to this. That's it. Because I am inserting at the end. So that's what we are doing in the single statement. What is the next single statement? Just to take this PTR pointer next and make it to point to temp. That's it. PTR pointer next is equal to temp. So the newly created temporary node, the address of newly created temporary node is stored in PTR pointer next. In other words, PTR pointer next is pointing to temp. PTR pointer next is pointing to temp. So we have, what we have done, we have successfully inserted a node at the end. We have successfully inserted a node at the end, right? So this was the scenario for inserting a node at the end. So even when you insert a node at the end, see, remember the first pointer is not changing. We are not changing anything to the first pointer. The first node again remains the same. What is the first node? USN 002 is the still first node. USN 001 is the next node. USN 003 is the third node. Right? This is the scenario. So let us go back to the, please remember these nodes 002, 001 and 003. So after completion of the function, the program control will go back to the main function again. So insert end is over. Now let us display the nodes of the linked list first. Before I go for deleting, first display the nodes, because there are 3 nodes, we shall display those 3 nodes. Call the display function by passing first pointer as the parameter. So go to the definition of display function. Yes, here it is, the display function. So before you display the elements, you should check whether the linked list is present or not. So if the first itself is null, linked list is empty, we cannot display the elements, right? So what we are trying to do here is, we are not advancing our front pointer, first pointer, right? Node 1, node 2, how many nodes are there? 3 nodes, right, in our work now. Which node is this? USN 001. This one? No, it is not 001. It is 002. It is 001 and it is 003. See, other fields are also there. I am eliminating them for explanation purpose. I am not taking. Right? This was containing null value. Now, obviously, first is pointing to this node. First is pointing to the very first node of the linked list. Now take a temporary node and make it to point to first, because I am not changing this. I am taking one more temporary pointer and making it to point to the first node of the linked list. If first itself is null, there are no nodes and we will stop. As we have 3 nodes, we can display some nodes onto the screen. While temp is not equal to null, perform this. What is that? Just count plus plus. While temp is not equal to null, yes, it is true because temp is pointing to node 002. Then what we'll do, simply we are incrementing count. Earlier count was 0, here count is 0. The count will become 1 in this statement. Then print those values, whatever values are present in this node. How do you access that? Temp pointer USN. See here, print statement, format specifiers, temp pointer USN, temp pointer name, temp pointer program, temp pointer semester, temp pointer phone number. That means details of all these node will be printed. Then take the temp to point to the next node. That is temp equal to temp pointer next. Here on semicolon is appearing extra. This semicolon should not be there. By mistake it has appeared here. Remove that. Right, now it is correct. Right, temp equal to temp pointer next. As this information is already displayed, take temp to point to the next node now, because you should display the information of that node. This will get erased. Right, next, check the condition. While temp is not equal to null, again check the condition. Yes, it is true. Why? Because temp is pointing to the candidate 002. Temp is pointing to the candidate 002. Right, then again increment the value of count, because at the end we are displaying how many nodes we have displayed. Count is 2. Then display all those, that is whatever present in temp pointer USN is this one, name, semester, branch, phone number and all, will be displaying it. After displaying, they take the temp to the next node. Take this temp and make it to point to the next node. That is temp equal to temp pointer next. When temp is pointing here, we should eliminate it from pointing to the previous node. Check the condition. While temp is not equal to null, yes, it is true, because temp is pointing to some existing node. In that case, it is true. Enter into the for loop, increment the enter into the while loop, increment the value of count. Count becomes 3. Count becomes 3. Then display all the details present in this one. How do you display? Temp pointer USN, name, program, semester, and phone number. We'll display everything. Then take advanced temp to point to the next node. So now where temp will point? Temp will point to the next node. When it has been advanced to the next node, so this will be erased. Right? Temp has been advanced to point to the next node. Again check the condition. While temp is not equal to null, is it true? Yes, it is false now. Why? Because temp is pointing to null. It is pointing to null. It is pointing to location where node is not present at all. So this is true for the first time. We will come out and finally what we are displaying, the total number of records. That means how many records we have displayed. That is equal to count. What is value of count? 3. So we have successfully displayed details of 3 nodes. That is node number 1, 2, and 3. So we have displayed the nodes, details of the nodes. 3 different nodes are displayed successfully. Are you following the pace of explanation? Someone please respond. Are you comfortable with the explanation?
Yes, sir.
Should I increase the speed or decrease the speed? Can you respond? Others? Any one of you, if you want me to reduce the speed, or if it is okay, I'll continue. Right, display function is over. Now after display function, the control will go back to the main function again. Control will go back to the main function again. Now here we are left with 2 more functions. So last function is exit, which will be done obviously. So let us go to the case 4 now. Let us do case 4 by passing first as a parameter. Let us perform delete front and delete end. Delete front you should do. That means you should delete a node from the front by passing first itself as a parameter. So how many nodes we have? We have these 3 nodes now. USN with 2, USN 1 and USN 3 are the 3 nodes. But from where we want to delete now? What is case number 4? Case number 4 is we want to delete from the front. We want to delete from the front. So let us go to the definition of delete front, how it works. It is delete end function, right? Here it is delete front function. We have delete front function here. So before I delete, I will show those nodes once again here. Alright. So first is pointing as usual. So which node is this? 002, I think. Am I right? Yes and yes. It is 002. Then what is the next node? Next to this we have node 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 9 extra I have drawn. This is with USN 001 and the next field is USN 003, which already we have discussed, right? So when you delete front, what happens? This node will get deleted successfully and then this will become the first node. That we know already, theoretical part what we know. When you delete this node, this will become the first node. So ultimately what is the logic here? Just take this first and make it to point here, that's it. So that this will get deleted automatically whenever you free the memory. Whenever you free the memory occupied by that particular node. So take a temporary node and make it to point to the first node. Because always we use temporary node for the traversal. We will not traverse with the original pointer. Take a temporary node and make it to point to the first node. So I is just a local variable for traversal purpose. If first is null, we say list is empty. Why? Because if there are no nodes in the linked list, we cannot delete at all. So first is not null here because first is pointing to node called 002. Node with the details USN 002. Else part. Let us go to else part. Else part means we can delete some node from where? From this end. The student record, because once you delete this, the details may not be available. So first let us display that. What? The student record deleted is temp pointer name. You just give. Because what this, as you are going to delete this, what is temp pointer name? Whatever the name is present. Say for example, name 1, Shri 1, Shri 2, Shri 3, whatever. So you are just giving a message saying that that name has been deleted successfully. And what is the logic? Just take this first and make it to point to this node. So when I advance that, that's what it is being done. Make first to point to temp pointer next. Make first to point to temp pointer next. What is temp pointer next? Temp pointer next is this one. To this node first should point. What happens here? This will become my first node now. Make first to point to temp pointer next. Temp pointer next is this node. To this node now first is pointing. And first is pointing. Can I free this temp now? Now this you just because first has been advanced from here to here. Now first will no more point here. First has been advanced. And first has been advanced. Now you are free to delete this. That's what I will do. I'll just perform free temp. Free temp. That means memory allocated by this will be deleted. This node will get deleted. So once this node will get deleted, what we are left now? We are left with, I'll erase that and I'll show you. Right? We are left with this scenario. And we are left with this scenario and we are just returning what? Returning first. Now which is first node? USN 001 is the first node. USN 001 is the first node. We are left with two nodes, only two nodes in the linked list now. So delete front is functionality is over. If you call the delete front once again, what happens? Same thing will happen. This node will get deleted. We'll be left with only one node. Alright. So delete front once again. Yes, delete front functionality is over. So control will again go back to the caller. So after delete front, the new value of the first will be assigned to first. What is the scenario after this? I'll write that scenario once again. What is that scenario after delete front? How many nodes? We are left with two nodes. What those USNs I showed them? Yes, this one. 001 and 003. 001 and 003. After this scenario, this is 001 and 003. It is pointing to next node and first is pointing here. First is pointing. This is the scenario after delete front. Now this is what is our latest linked list. This is what is our latest linked list. Now let us go to delete end. When you perform delete end, what happens? This 3 should get deleted. Delete end, this 3 should get deleted, and we have to we should have only one as the new node, that is left out node. So let us go to the definition of delete end by passing this first as the parameter itself. Right? So let us go to the definition of delete end function. Delete end, before we go to delete end, what are the nodes? Let us remember once again, USN 001 and 003 are the nodes. So delete end we are giving. We are going to delete end, right? So what were the nodes available here? 001 and 001, and what was one more? 003. These were the 3 nodes which were available. These were the 2 nodes which were available, and first was pointing here as well before we come to this delete function. Right? So delete end, how it works? You should be able to reach to the last node, but once you reach to the last node, you will not be able to delete that node. That means last but one node you should go. Last but one node. So just for explaining this scenario, as these only 2 nodes may not be sufficient for explaining. So just for explanation purpose I am telling. Don't get confused with the things. Just for explanation purpose, I'll add one more node here. So that I want to delete this node. USN 010 I will add. I will add one more. Assume that there is one more node in this linked list. Right? Now it is pointing to this, and this is null. So when you delete end, this will get deleted. For traversal purpose, at least we should have 3 nodes so that it will be easy for explanation purpose. So take these pointers, last and PTR, temporary nodes. PTR last both are pointing to first. So PTR is pointing to first node, and last is also pointing to first node. Now all the 3 pointers are pointing to the first node because we are using them for the traversal purpose. We will not at all change the first pointer, that will be fixed. Only we are using these 2 for the traversal purpose. If first is equal to null, yes, no, this condition is false because there are some nodes we can delete. So let us go to the next part. If first pointer next is equal to null, that means is there only one node in the linked list? So if there is only one node in the linked list, what happens? First pointer next will be null. We will delete that. We simply delete that and we will return the null value. Remember, please concentrate. If first pointer next is null, what it indicates? If this is the scenario, assume if this is the scenario, if first pointer next is null, that means there is only one node in the linked list. We will delete it. Once you delete this, there are no nodes in the linked list, and we will simply return the null value. So this is the case only when there are 0 nodes. This is the case only when there is only one node. And now this for our scenario, next case is matching. For our scenario, next case is matching. For our scenario, next case is matching. What is that next case? While this next case, I'll tell you 1, 3, 10. So please have some patience. 3, 4, 5. I don't know, I am taking patience to write down, but please, because if this code is just beside that, if I write, it will be easy for you to follow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? This is null. Right, 1 second. First PTR, and what was one more pointer? Last. All these 3 are pointing to this node. See here. First PTR, last 001, 3, 10. This is a node with 001, 003, and 010. So when you want to delete the last node, when you want to delete this node, you must be able to present here. You must be able to be located here, then make this as null. That's it. That is the logic. What is the logic? If you want to delete this node's next pointer, this must be made as null. Right? Make it null. That's it. If that is the case, we make it null and then delete this. Make it null and then delete this. That's it. So let us see the code for that. While last pointer next is not equal to null. What is last? Last is this one. Last pointer next is what? Node 3 existing. It is condition is while last pointer next is true. When it is true, enter into the loop, then PTR equal to last. So PTR equal to last as it is. Then last equal to last pointer next. So make last and make it to point to the next node. Last equal to last pointer next. This last node gets deleted now. Again repeat the while loop. While last pointer next, is it true? Last pointer next, yes, it is true. Because there is some node which is existing. If that is the case, make PTR to point to last. Make PTR to point to last. Wherever last is pointing, PTR also will point to that. Now PTR is coming here. So you can remember here, parallelly side by side we are moving the pointer. Last will point to the last node, PTR will point to the previous node to that. So PTR has been advanced. Now PTR has been advanced. PTR has been successfully advanced. Then take this last and make it to point to the next node. That last equal to last pointer next. So what is the present last pointer next? Make this last to point to the last pointer next. So now last is pointing to last pointer next. So I'll erase this part. What we are doing here is we are advancing our pointers. So that last will point to the last node, PTR will point to the previous node to that. That's it. Again check the condition. While last pointer next, is it true? So there is no node. After last pointer next, there is no node here. After last pointer next, there is no node. When there is no node, we cannot, this condition is false, we will come out of the for loop. Will come out of the not for loop, will come out of the while loop. Then the record deleted is just display last pointer name. Because now last is pointing to this node. Which record we are deleting? We are deleting record at this one. Just display the name of that. Then what is the logic I had told? PTR pointer next. This must be made as null. So that's what we are writing. PTR pointer next equal to null. Make this PTR pointer next, make it as a null. Make this field as a null. So when you make this field as a null, then it must be remove, comment must be removed to delete it. So free last. Then this node will get deleted. And this node will get deleted. So for better understanding purpose, I will delete that node. Now that node will get deleted. It has been made as a null now. That node will get deleted. So then simply return first. So first node will not get affected. So first node is 1 as usual. So first node is as usual, return to the first. So where control will get transferred now? With these two nodes 1 and 3, control will go back to the main function. So which one we had called? We had called delete end is over. Display is already over. Case 7 is just exit. We want to stop the iteration. Then another if you gave anything else other than 1 and 7, it will be invalid choice. It will be invalid choice. So this is one sample run for this. This is one sample run for this. So please concentrate. In 5 minutes, I'll be taking this sample run. So which will be giving some strength to your understanding. Create a linked list. So let us say create a linked list by what? By rear end insertion. So how it will display? The very first node is what? 15CS001 Aishwarya CSE3 and mobile number. So that is the first node. That is the first node. So I'll be writing only one field. Remaining fields are understood. Remaining all fields are understood. And this is the pointer. What is that? USN 15CS001 is the USN. Then CSE third and everything. Then memory gets allocated for the second node. So second node memory gets allocated. We are doing insert front. What is the next one? 15CS002. So next node will get inserted here. 15CS002 and this will get linked like this. See here in this display, first one indicates left side. This indicates right side. So top indicates left side, bottom indicates right side. That's it. That's how it is displayed in the menu. USN 002 is here, 001 is here. So see, when I display choice 6 I am giving now. Choice 6 I am giving, so that's how it is getting displayed. What is that? USN 002, first it is coming, then USN 001. See here, USN 002 is present at the left side, then 001 is present at the right side. Because the top, while displaying, I don't have space here. So this is what is the element which are displayed. What it says, Aishwarya 2 is inserted at the left side. So this is left side of the linked list and this is right side of the linked list. So total number of records is 2. Now let us say choice 2. What is choice 2? Insert front. So when I insert front, when I insert one more node we are inserting here, what is that? Akshata. So after inserting and displaying, so how the new nodes will be? Can anyone tell how they will get displayed? After I insert it, where I am inserting at the front, choice 2. When I insert at the front, how this list will get displayed? Which USN will come first? Will it be displayed after, below this or above this? Akshata. Where Akshata will appear? Any answers? Insert front I am doing.
Sir, above.
Yes. It will go above. Why? Because left side we are performing insertion. So that's why, as we can see here, yes, Akshata is appearing here. That is insert front we have done. Now if you perform insert end, choice 3 I am giving now. Choice 3 I am giving now, insert end. So when I insert this Anjana to the right side, where Anjana will come? Obviously Anjana will come here. That is insert at the end. Bottom is end, top is left, that is front end. This is front end. Always we are referring to this one front end, and this is as this is end and this is front. That's it. Now as you can see, yes, here I have displayed Akshata, Aishwarya 2, Aishwarya and Anjana is appearing here. Now when I say choice 4 is being given, what is choice 4? Choice 4 is delete at the front. So when I perform delete at the front, which node will get deleted now? Akshata will get deleted or Anjana will get deleted. So obviously front side we have Akshata, Akshata will get deleted. So after deleting Akshata, when I display it again, what are the elements that will get displayed? Aishwarya 2, Aishwarya and Anjana, they will be displayed. So it is again displayed here. As you can see here, again choice 6 you perform Aishwarya 2, Aishwarya and Anjana. They are displayed. Now if I perform choice 5, delete at the end. So when you perform delete at the end, Anjana will get deleted. See here. And the record deleted is Anjana. And when you display them again with the choice 6, so what we are left? We are left with again original 2 nodes. What is that? Aishwarya 2 and Aishwarya. Right? So let us check some invalid choice. Invalid choice is what? So kindly give valid choice. So then 7 is exit. So these were all the operations what we have seen for performing different operations on the singly linked list. So to perform various operations on the singly linked